Epistle to the Romans, Session 43. 羅馬人書註釋第43講 Romans 4 verses 2 and 3. 羅馬書第4章第2節同埋第3節，我哋讀經文。倘若亞伯拉罕是因行為稱義，就有可誇的，只是在上帝面前並無可誇。第3節，經上說什麼呢？說亞伯拉罕信上帝，這就算為他的義。The thought of verse 2， 第2節嘅思想 ，For if Abraham was justified by works, he had whereof to glory。因為假若亞伯拉罕是因行為稱義，他就有什麼可誇耀的 ？Implies a certain supposition。呢度暗示着一種嘅假設。If we were to grant that, according to the flesh in verse 1, is to be constructed with hath found。假如我哋認為呢，第一節嗰個憑肉體係要同得了一齊，即係話亞伯拉罕憑肉體揾到乜嘢得了什麼呢 ？Then this supposition carries on the suggestion of verse 1 to the effect that Abraham might perchance have attained to justification by works。咁樣嘅話呢，對第2節嘅假設就繼續咗對第1節嗰個嘅暗示，意思就係話呢，亞伯拉罕可能靠着行為達到稱義嘅噃 ，and draws the inference that if this were true, then Abraham would have had ground for glorying。咁呢作出嘅推論就係話，假如這是如此的話，那麼亞伯拉罕就有誇耀的根據啦。On the supposition that the inference is inevitable， 假如我哋假設呢個嘅推論係必然的話呢 ，Abraham could then have boasted in his self-achieved attainment。咁亞伯拉罕有可能曾經對佢自己所成就的有所誇耀。下面係無理嘅批判。It is apparent, however, that the apostle is not making a suggestion or supposition that has any reality in fact。但好明顯的是，使徒保羅在這裏不是作出一個有事實嘅根據一種嘅暗示或者假設嘅 ，and he is not making a suggestion that allows for the entertainment of the possibility that Abraham might have been justified by works。佢唔係作出一種嘅暗示，可以容許人去諗到亞伯拉罕可能靠行為稱義呢個可能性嘅。It is simply an hypothesis for the sake of argument。呢個只不過係作出論據嘅時候一個嘅假設而已。An argument which is immediately directed to the refutation of the hypothesis。而使徒保羅嘅論點馬上就係推翻呢個假設嘅。In short, that if 簡言之，嗰個倘若 is that of an hypothesis wholly contrary to fact， 係一個假設嘅倘若，完全係與事實違背嘅。The answer of the apostle to the inevitable consequence of the hypothesis is contained in the latter part of verse 2。在羅馬書第4章第2節嘅下半呢，我哋就讀到使徒保羅對呢一個嘅假設嘅必然嘅後果呢，所作出嘅答案是什麼？嘅答案就係 But not with God。在上帝面前不是如此的，中文翻譯嘅係話在上帝面前並無可誇。Not with God。This answer is that as a matter of fact, there is no glorying or any ground for glorying in reference to God, or as we should say, Godwards。個答案就係話呢，事實上呢，當我哋考慮到與上帝關係嘅時候，即係我哋喺上帝面前呢，事實上呢係冇任何的誇耀，亦冇任何誇耀的根據的。The condensation of the apostle's expression here is liable to obscure for us his argument。使徒保羅呢度嘅表述嘅方法係非常之嘅濃縮，就可能呢令我哋對佢嘅論點呢感覺到含糊嘅。It is to the effect of the following syllogism。我哋可以用下低嘅呢個嘅3步演繹法去講出嗰個意思。Number 1， 第一步 ，If a man is justified by works, He has ground for glorying. 若有人靠行為稱義，他就有誇耀的根據。Number 2， 第二點 ，Abraham was justified by works。亞伯拉罕是靠行為稱義的。Number 3， 第三步 ，Therefore Abraham had ground for glorying。因此亞伯拉罕有誇耀的根據。Paul emphatically challenges and denies the conclusion。使徒保羅強烈地對呢個結論作出挑戰而否認它。He is saying in effect， 事實上使徒保羅要講的是 ，though the syllogism is formally correct, it does not apply to Abraham。雖然呢個三步演繹法在表面上在形式上是正確的，但係不能用在亞伯拉罕的身上的。How does he disprove the conclusion？ 使徒保羅點樣證明呢個結論是錯的呢？ By showing that the minor preface is not true， 透過證明呢第二個前提、第二步是錯的。He proves that Abraham was not justified by works， 佢證明亞伯拉罕不是靠行為稱義的。And by proving this, he refutes the conclusion。當佢證明呢個第二步係錯嘅時候呢，佢就反駁咗結論，證明結論是錯的了。This is the import of the statement, but not toward God。使徒保羅所講嘅，在上帝面前沒有呢句説話嘅意思就是這個。And how does he disprove the minor premise？ 而使徒保羅又點樣證明啊？第二個前提即係亞伯拉罕是靠行為稱義係錯嘅呢？ Simply by appeal to Scripture。好簡單，佢就係訴諸於聖經。He quotes Genesis 15:6， 佢引用咗創世記第15章第6節 ，which must on all accounts be regarded as the most relevant to the case in hand。我哋無論如何點去諗呢，我哋必須要認為呢，創世記15章第6節係對我哋而家討論呢個問題係最適切嘅一節經文。Genesis 15:6 says nothing of works。創世記第15章第6節一點也沒有提到行為的。For what saith the Scripture？ 聖經係點樣講嘅呢？ Abraham believed God, and it was reckoned to him for righteousness。羅馬書第4章第3節，亞伯拉罕信上帝，這就算為他的義。In appealing to this text, it should be apparent。使徒保羅既然引用呢段舊約經文，有一件事應該係好明顯嘅，就係、Paul is basing his argument mainly upon the fact that it is the faith of Abraham that is in the foreground。使徒保羅嘅論據嘅根據主要就係亞伯拉罕嘅信心係對突出嘅因素呢個事實。That this is Paul's main interest in this text is shown by verses 4 and 5。而羅馬書第4章第4節同第5節就指出，是的。這個就是使徒保羅在這裏第2、第3節主要所關注的事。For in these, the argument again turns on the antithesis, faith and works。因為在第4、第5節，使徒保羅嘅論點再一次嘅係將信心同埋行為對立起來。In Hebrew, Genesis 15:6 is as follows。希伯來文嘅舊約聖經呢，創世記第15章第6節係咁樣講嘅。And he believed in the Lord, and he reckoned it to him righteousness。中文聖經係咁樣翻譯嘅，和合本。亞伯蘭信上耶和華，耶和華就以此為他的義。The formula is similar to that used in a case of Phinehas in reference to a zeal for the Lord。聖經用同樣一個方式講到非尼克佢對耶和華嘅熱心㗎。Psalm 106:31，詩篇106篇第31節。And it was reckoned to him for righteousness to all generations forever。那就算為他的義，世世代代直到永遠。詩篇106篇第31節。There need to be no question but it was the zealous act of Phinehas that was reckoned to him for righteousness. 毫無疑問嘅，算為非尼克為義的，就是他為耶和華大發熱心所作的事，佢嘅行為。And the formula in Genesis 15:6, both from its own terms and from the analogy of Psalm 106:31, is to be interpreted similarly. 而創世記第15章第6節嘅講法，不論係佢所用嘅詞彙，或者係與詩篇106篇第31節比較之下呢，都應該用同樣嘅方法去理解。Namely， 意思就是說 ，God reckoned Abraham's faith to him for righteousness。上帝將亞伯拉罕的信心歸算給他作為義。Paul's quotation here， 保羅在這裏的引用 refer also to verses 9, 22, 23, Galatians 3:6， 參考同一章，即係羅馬書第4章第9節、22節、23節，還有加拉太書第3章第6節。Is to be interpreted likewise， 亦都應該用同樣方法去理解。Verse 9 is explicit， 羅馬書第4章第9節就係明文說出嘅 ，to the effect that faith was reckoned for righteousness， 就係話呢，第9節，亞伯拉罕的信就算為他的義。And the word reckoned here， 算呢個字呢喺第9節 ，as in Hebrew， 正如喺希伯來文嘅舊約聖經一樣嘅 ，means that it was placed to his account。嘅意思就係話，將它放在他的帳或者戶口裏邊 ，it was imputed to him， 這是歸算給他了。And the implication is that 其中嘅含義就是說 ，the corresponding results followed upon this imputation。有着呢個嘅歸算呢，與佢有關嘅後果就隨之而來啦。We must, however, recognize the difference between the two cases。但是我們必須注意到這兩個個案之間的不同在哪裏。Genesis 15:6 and Psalm 106:31就係創世記15章第6節同埋詩篇106篇第31節。In the case of Phinehas， 講到非尼克嘅時候呢 ，it is an act of religious zeal on his part， 係講到非尼克佢嗰種宗教熱誠嘅行為。It is a deed， 係一個行為。He was credited with the devotion which his faith in God produced。聖經讚許佢有着佢對上帝嘅信心所產生嘅熱誠。Righteousness in the ethical and religious sense， 從倫理同埋宗教意義上嚟講嗰種嘅公義。But that which was reckoned to Abraham is of a very different sort。但是上帝歸算什麼給亞伯拉罕呢？那就是非常不同一類的東西了。In Paul's interpretation and application of Genesis 15:6， 當使徒保羅解釋同埋應用創世記15章第6節嘅時候 ，this becomes quite patent， 就非常的明顯了。Paul could not have appealed to Psalm 106:31 in this connection without violating his whole argument。使徒保羅唔可能去訴諸於詩篇106篇31節㗎。佢咁樣做嘅時候呢，就完全違背了佢成個論據嘅重點了。For if he had appealed to Psalm 106:31 in a matter of justification， 因為保羅假如在稱義的事情上訴諸於詩篇106篇31節 ，the justification of the ungodly， 意思係講緊上帝稱那些不敬虔的人為義，參考羅馬書第4章第5節。Then the case of Phinehas would have provided an inherent contradiction。那麼呢，非尼克呢個個案呢，所提供的是一個 本質上的矛盾 ，and would have demonstrated justification by a righteous and zealous act。所能夠證明的就是藉着公義熱心嘅行為呢，稱義。Though then the formula in Genesis 15:6 is similar to that of Psalm 106:31, the subjects with which they deal are diverse。所以呢，雖然喺創世記15章第6節嗰個嘅説法，與詩篇106篇31節嘅説法係有類似嘅，但是他們所處理的主題是不同的。Genesis 15:6 is dealing with justification, as Paul shows。正如使徒保羅所指出，創世記第15章第6節所處理的是稱義 ，Psalm 106:31，而詩篇106篇31節呢 is dealing with the good works which were the fruit of faith。所處理的是信心的果子，就是好行為。This distinction must be kept in view in the interpretation of Genesis 15:6, particularly as applied by Paul in this chapter。當我哋去解釋創世記15章第6節，特別去解釋使徒保羅在羅馬書第4章點樣應用呢段經文嘅時候呢，我哋必須要記得呢方面嘅區分。It is with justification by faith as opposed to works that Paul is concerned in this passage。使徒保羅在呢段經文裏邊所關注的是因信有別於因行為的稱義，因信同埋因行為係相反嘅。That is why he appeals to Genesis 15:6。這就是為什麼使徒保羅訴諸於創世記15章第6節嘅。It is the faith of Abraham that is accented in that passage。創世記15章所強調的是亞伯拉罕的信心 ，and the precise formula to the effect that faith was imputed to him draws our attention simply to the fact that it was the faith of Abraham that was taken into account。而創世記所用嘅説法就係話信心算給他，就讓我們注意到這個事實，就是亞伯拉罕的信心是得到歸算嘅 ，taken into account。Paul focuses his attention on that one consideration and frames his argument accordingly。使徒保羅特別專注於這一方面的考慮，佢成個嘅論據都係根據呢一點嘅。To wit, that it was faith in contrast with works that entered into God's accounting with Abraham in the matter of his justification。因為當上帝在稱義這件事情上與亞伯拉罕算賬嘅時候呢，是信心用來歸算，而不是行為。In terms of the formula, it was faith that was reckoned to him for the righteousness with which justification is concerned。關於佢用咩工程式去講出呢？創世記講嘅就係話，是亞伯拉罕的信心歸算給他，作為與稱義有關的義。In each case of appeal to Genesis 15:6, therefore，所以在每一次聖經訴諸於創世記15章第6節嘅時候呢 ，we must not, for dogmatic reasons, fail to recognize that it is faith that is imputed。我哋唔可以因為系統神學嘅緣故呢，忘記咗去承認上帝所歸算的是信心。我哋睇一系列嘅經文都是來自羅馬書第4章嘅 verse 5第5節，唯有不作工的，只信稱罪人為義的上帝，他的信就算為義。Verse 9第9節，亞伯拉罕的信就算為他的義。Verse 10第10節是怎麼算的呢？是在未受割禮的時候。11節， 並且他受了割禮的記號，作他未受割禮的時候因信稱義的印證，叫他作一切未受割禮之義信之人的父，使他們也算為義。Verses 22 and 23。還有第22節同埋23節嘅，所以這就算為他的義，算為他義的這句話，不是單單為他寫的。How this comports with the truth attested so clearly elsewhere in this epistle that the righteousness of Christ is the ground of justification, the righteousness by which we are justified, is a question that must be dealt with in its proper place. 有一個問題，我哋等到恰當嘅地方先處理嘅。呢個問題就係話呢處所講嘅信心就被歸算為義啦。同埋另外一個嘅真理係羅馬書非常清楚證實嘅，就係話稱義嘅根據係基督的義，我哋係根據基督的義而稱義的。信心被歸算為義，基督的義是我們稱義的根據。呢兩個真理啊，係點樣係一致嘅呢？呢樣用後我哋處理。It is not in the interest of exegesis to evade the force of the apostles' terms here。為着解經嘅好處呢，我哋唔可以逃避使徒保羅喺呢處所用嘅詞彙 ，or fail to take account of the emphasis so germane to the whole doctrine that faith is reckoned for righteousness in justification。同樣我哋唔可以不考慮到使徒保羅所強調的，而所強調的是對整個的教義係非常有密切關係㗎。呢個所強調的就是信心被歸算為義，以致人得稱義。Verses 4 and 5，羅馬書第4章第4節同埋第5節，作工的得工價，不算恩典，乃是該得的；唯有不作工的，只信稱罪人為義的上帝，他的信就算為義。By showing from Genesis 15:6 that by faith Abraham was justified， 使徒保羅從創世記15章第6節顯明出亞伯拉罕係因為信心而稱義嘅。當使徒保羅咁樣顯明嘅時候 ，Paul has proved the point of verse 2， 佢就證明咗第2節嘅要點 ，that not by works was Abraham justified。第2節嘅要點就係話亞伯拉罕唔係靠行為稱義嘅 ，and therefore that Abraham had no occasion to glory， 因此亞伯拉罕沒有什麼可誇的。In verses 4 and 5， 我哋嚟到第4節同埋第5節。The thought implicit in verse 2 is expanded in express terms。喺第2節所暗指的，現在就明明嘅講出，而且係擴大咗。In express terms of the antithesis between reward in accordance with debt accruing from work performed and the method of grace。呢處個要點就係一個嘅對立，一方面就係因為有工作而對方有着債務，有欠我嘅債，呢一種嘅賞賜有別於恩典嘅方法。It is questionable if the apostle in dealing with this subject could have spoken of reward according to grace。我哋懷疑使徒保羅佢處理呢個問題嘅時候，佢可唔可以咁講？根據恩典嘅賞賜 ，he does not actually do so。具體嚟講，佢冇咁樣做㗎。His reference to grace in verse 4喺第4節提到恩典嘅時候呢 ，is to deny that the reward of the worker is according to grace。佢講法就係否認作工的佢嘅賞賜係根據恩典。The antithesis is therefore between the idea of compensation and that of grace。因此呢度所對立的，就是一方面係要償還嘅 compensation， 甚至乎係工資同埋恩典。The worker has compensation in view。工人所 要見到嘅係佢工資。He who does not work must have regard to grace。唔做工嘅人呢，就必須要看待恩典了。我哋下一節繼續講作工的得工價，另外一方面就係恩典所賜予的呢方面嘅對照或者係對立。